The Miami Dolphins kick off the 2013 season on the road in Cleveland. BETDAQ currently has the Browns installed as a 1-point favorite, but I think the Dolphins have an excellent chance to go up there and steal a road win. Remember, the Browns are the Browns. I know they've hit the reset button again. New head coach in Rob Chudzinski, new scheme on both offense and defense. But until further notice, this team is not to be trusted, especially in week one. Week one of all weeks. Cleveland has lost 8 straight games. Week one, they're 1-7 against the spread in those games. So if you're going to bet on the Browns this week and you lose, don't blame me. You've been warned. They were a bad team last year, 5-11 overall, 25th in total offense, 23rd in total defense. Looking at the roster, I'm not sure they're going to be any better this season. They have made some additions in the defensive front seven, but other than that, where have they improved? I know they're hoping for improvement from second-year quarterback Brandon Weeden. He was very uneven last year as a rookie, ended up completing 54% of his passes. Unfortunately for Weeden, he'll be without his best receiver in this game as Josh Gordon has been suspended for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy. The Browns will likely lean on running back Trent Richardson, but that plays right into Miami's hands. The strength of that Dolphins defense is the front seven. They are stout against the run. They should be better in the secondary this year after adding cornerback Brent Grimes, who's the type of shutdown corner they haven't had recently in Miami. And Miami, we talked about Cleveland not improving the roster in the offseason. Miami has most definitely improved the roster. Jeff Ireland spending a lot of money. I think Ireland knows it's now or never for him. He needs to win now or he might be looking for a job after this season. But the Dolphins have a chance to win now. They've added impact players on both sides of the ball. Really like what they've done on offense, adding Mike Wallace from the Pittsburgh Steelers, who gives them the type of vertical threat that they were really lacking last year. Brandon Gibson, an underrated receiver who was with the Rams last year. He also comes over to the offense. He'll line up opposite Wallace. Ryan Tannehill showed some things. He's also in his second year, but I was more impressed with him as a rookie than I was Brandon Weeden. I look for Tannehill. Remember, he's still very young in the position. He started off his career in college at Texas A&M as a wide receiver, so this guy is getting better rapidly, and I look for improvement out of him this year. I think the Dolphins, a dark horse playoff contender in the AFC, and I definitely think they have enough to handle Cleveland, even though this game is on the road. That does give me a little bit of pause, a young team like the Dolphins opening up on the road. But up and down the roster, they're just a better team than Cleveland. They're a better team. They have a more experienced coaching staff. I like Miami +1 on Sunday.